We do have some heat, Brandon, going into this weekend. That hot weather is the main focus today, tomorrow, and all weekend long. We have a heat advisory in effect today and tomorrow for the entire area because our feels like temperatures, the heat index could get up to 110 degrees and maybe even above 110 in the afternoons this weekend. So we're tracking the heat with very little chance for rain. But today there are some showers popping up. So a live look at radar, we have a little bit of isolated rain happening on the North Shore, one thunderstorm in northern St. Tammany Parish, some spotty showers in northern Washington Parish, but most of the rain is happening now in South Mississippi and Pearl River County, one thunderstorm just north of Picayune along I-59. So a little bit of storm action for parts of the North Shore and South Mississippi this afternoon. Most of us are going to trend dry today. There's just that chance we could see a couple pop-up showers. Not much rain to cool us off, though. Temperatures, low 90s for the most part. 94 in Mandeville, 92 in Kenner and LaPlace, 92 in Thibodaux, and 90 degrees in Belle Chase. Feels like temperatures already in the triple digits for most of us. It feels like 106 in Reserve, 103 in Bogalusa. Today we'll see a mix of sunshine and clouds. Plenty of sun all day. You definitely want sunscreen, a hat, sunglasses, some form of sun protection. Also, you need to stay hydrated in this heat. Temperatures themselves will probably be in the mid 90s today, but of course it feels hotter than that. It feels like the triple digits, maybe up to 110 in a few spots, anywhere from 106 to 110. It just depends, but it's really going to be very hot today and tomorrow and really going into next week. Our pattern remains very consistent every single day as this high pressure bubble builds in. We sit under a heat dome. So you just want to make sure you're staying safe in the heat, drink plenty of water, take breaks in the shade or air conditioning if you can, especially if you work outdoors, dress appropriately, wear those lightweight, loose fitting clothes. Don't forget your sunscreen and sun protection. And like we always say, never leave anything important in the car before you step out. Go grocery shopping, especially as we head back to school. Things get hectic. Just make sure you're, keeping your wits about you in this heat, because that's really our main story heading into the next really week as this area of high pressure builds in over the southern part of the country. We're talking about temperatures in the triple digits for some across the southern U.S. and the plains, and for us along the Gulf Coast in the 90s every single day. I mean, like upper 90s every day. Temperatures will be trending a few degrees above average for this time of the year, heading into the weekend through even the middle part of next week. And our chance of rain stays fairly low, only about 10 to 20%, because that high pressure really makes it difficult for storms to develop. And as we sit in this drier pattern, we actually are getting into what we call an abnormally dry setup across the area. So a live look at the drought monitor. This is the latest update. We're not in a drought right now, but we are in an abnormally dry setup for most of the area. And if we continue to see, not much rain, we may get into some minor drought conditions in the coming weeks. So we will watch that. Quick look at the tropics. Post-tropical Cristobal. Cristobal has basically weakened down to about nothing and will continue to dissipate today out in the open Atlantic. So we'll be done talking about that after today. We're still watching those two other spots for possible tropical development in the central Atlantic Ocean. Both areas have a high chance of tropical development as they move west towards the Caribbean islands in the coming days. Invest 92 is going to be moving into the Lesser Antilles this weekend. Will likely bring them some heavier showers and some gusty winds. And Invest 94 looks to move west and maybe just north of the Lesser Antilles later next week. No tropical concerns for us at all over the Gulf Coast over the next week. But if you're headed to the islands, make sure you check in the forecast. Here's your 7-day. Get ready for an extended stretch of hot weather.
All right, Alexa, thank you.